I go to Trader's? No, I think I'm going to go sit at Marauder's Arch. I think we're going to go vibe at Marauder's Arch, and we're going to go catch wild splashes. Better not be someone at that island. There's not someone at that island. Wild splashes. Need to catch all of them, so there's that. The muddy one is the rare one. I need... Is it earthworms? Earthworms. I guess I'll start with 50, and then when I run out of earthworms, I'll dig up more. That seems like a perfectly rational strategy. Since I'll be parked at a big island, I'll basically have unlimited earthworms too. Ain't that beautiful? You don't look at your destination, you get there faster. You are giving away my position, you fucking clown. Leave me alone. I should have gone on the fucking left-hand side. This is some bozo activity. Damn, did I just hit another level? Sick. We're gonna grab this while we're here. I missed with the first one, that's nice. Triple! He's crazy with it. There we go. That's done. That's done. We're gonna squeeze in there a little tighter. I know, Steph. I know that's what you always wanted to hear me say. Oh my god. Oh my
Yeah, I want you to
god.
squeeze in, big boy.
I'm gonna squeeze in there, big guy.
Big, silly, funny fellow.
Clown.
Yeah, you are a clown.
Dude. Right?
Alright, I am a clown. Dude!
Okay.
Yeah, you just got called out.
You right there. Grab you. Put you right there. We're gonna grab all of our, well, not all of our, we can only have 10. 10 of our earthworms. Bait it. And we're fishing. That's right, baby. Oh, the muddy wild splash, the muddy wild splash. It's the rare one. Oh my god.
Stop it, Zeb. Get some help.
What do you mean? I'm just enjoying fishing digital fish. Beautiful start.
What are you guys playing?
I am
First one out of
fishing.
bounds right now.
You're fishing. Interesting.
Pro Bass Fishing 2023, also known as Sea of Thieves.
Bass Pro Shop got me to try to sign up for credit card today. I was like, I think I'm good.
You think? I know. Oh, you're an Isle Hopper. Fuck, I knew this was an Isle Hopper Island. See, this is riveting content here. Got him on the line. He's going left, I'm pulling right. I'm reeling him in. I'm reeling him in. Oh, he's fighting again. That wasn't there when I got here, I don't think. I should go blow it up. Yeah, you're an aisle hopper. Dump these two into here. Is there any gunpowder? Or am I just gonna get fucked? Looks like I'm just gonna get fucked. Uh-oh. Don't tell me that fucking Reaper I saw was a galleon. Don't tell me that.
Hmm?
Huh?
Huh?
Nothing, I'm not saying racially charged statements. You are.
Your existence is racially charged.
Says you. This is you.
It's me. Hey man.
You're racist. Nuh-uh, you.
Yeah.
Okay. We're chilling.
Hey man, my great-great-great-grandpa was anti-slavery, man. I can prove
Yeah.
it, bro.
Yo, my ancestors
What
fought
are
on
you?
the north, on the northern side.
Clearly, in modern media, it matters more what my ancestors did than me. So,
Yeah, true and real. No, not worth. Okay, I'm coming down. I'm gonna fuck these guys up. It's over. Fuck. Chill the fuck out. No one asked. This is irritating. I feel like there would be gunpowder here. Just fire. Ah. I'm just blind. That's fine.
you know, man, I think you're kind of cute.
Thanks, bro.
Help the demons, they're here.
What are you playing?
You don't want to know, man. I'm jacking off to a porn game, you know?
I made a joke similar to that earlier.
Man of culture?
I was offline on Steam. They are still right where they started. I am done worrying about them. It's time to keep on fishing. What are you playing, Carson? What are you doing?
With my
He's kissing,
balls, that's what
he's
I'm
kissing,
doing.
He's kissing your mama.
I spent the last 2 hours trying to get past, well, trying to get anywhere in Monsoon.
Yeah?
Yeah. any the furthest I got was 3rd stage. That's where I just kept on dying. Damn, he big.
Not here. There's one there. Oh, of course. Just chill
I
them
wish I had just such a big hunk. You know?
You wish
Yeah,
you had
man,
what?
it sucks that you don't.
Huh?
You wish you had what?
Wish I had a big hunk.
Sorry, I don't speak moan.
Yeah?
Yeah,
That's because you're dead silent.
true. Where'd that galleon go? Still right there. That galleon leaves on a post up at the sea fort. It's a better place for fishing. I won't get a third of my spawns being fucking isle hoppers when I don't need them to be isle hoppers, Jesus Christ. A sandy wild splash, oh my god. Huge. Hey, maybe this is the rare one. Maybe Sandy is the rare one. Rah!
Rah.
Dude, we're retarded.
What?
What?
No.
Ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way.
No.
Ain't
No.
no, it's impossible.
Do it. I love have a project with some classmates, obviously, and I love looking at like their slides that they've made.
Oh God, are they bad?
Yeah.
Nice. Damn, that a big fish. I am quite glad that the second I turn around is when that boat starts moving. Now the question is, where is it moving? They actually go straight to the sea fort. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Okay, I'm far less scared. If they're doing those, then I'm not scared of them. It's just their plan, people.
Once I finish this, I'll hop on.
I'll hop on what?
You're playing Sea of Thieves, right?
I'm just fishing. You're not going to want to
Oh,
join.
okay. I ain't joining for fishing.
Yeah, no.
What?
There's no way you want to fucking sit
Oh,
here.
Steph,
Yo, what's up?
did you see in the other server the video I posted, the Korean Twitch?
No.
It's linked to a certain time. You should check it out. I think you'll enjoy it.
That was a bit ago.
It was just earlier tonight.
We just been popping in the Discord, bro. We
Oh,
just
it's
been in the
League
Discord.
Voice Korean. Oh, I see.
Oh. I forgot about that.
He's muted himself. He's really got to focus on it.
Steph getting demonic. Steph speaking the eldritch tongues and muted.
He's just saying it over and over again.
He's gonna come in here. Bah!
Yeah, come in here going, oh, what?
I think you killed him.
I deactivated him.
That was his MK Ultra trigger. The fucking CIA fed him LSD and said, "Wake up when you hear this."
That just came in. Damn, I kind of hear it. Yeah, I see what you mean.
Our theories were so much funnier than your dad coming in, I swear to God.
Oh, they were funnier than him coming? Okay. What a surprise.
I'd be surprised.
I said what a surprise. I know you can't hear, but, you
Hey,
know.
Steph,
bad.
I know you've been missing home a lot recently, so I made a call to the Serbian president
For sending
to
Bosnians
build
to your house.
to build a block complex right directly in Wild Horse for you.
Thank God.
So,
Thank God.
it will
Just
be
a
a custom
big
with the
fucking
same shitty
depressing gray
internet.
building.
Wait, we all gotta move in today.
About it will have 45% of the occupants will be smokers to make you feel at home.
We all gotta move in, guys, for real.
And it'll be affordable. It'll be very affordable. The problem is the building code is built to about the 1950s and the Soviet codes. So
You're saying it's not
these
gonna work out.
radiators are going to be about to blow up. The steam there'll be steam.
Bro, they're gonna
at
have the
walls.
radiator bread box.
And,
Have you guys seen
and
those?
these rats will be straight from Chernobyl, man. I know it's a little far away from Serbia, but especially imported from the local
Honestly,
block.
that'll work out just fine, I think.
I think we can make do with the accommodations.
Yeah, I think
the
it'll work,
fucking
Riley.
Russian rats.
Dude, that's the saddest thing. Californians be like, that doesn't sound too bad, man.
Bro, how cheap is it?
You mean I don't have to live with my fam?
What, you mean I don't need to live in a garage?
You mean I don't need to live in a shed? Yahoo! Problem that it's Stockholm syndrome at this point, though.
True
I'm so
and real.
used to it. Can't imagine living in a normal house, man.
You're fucking getting. I'm not getting a single fish that I need. I'm getting fucked.
Some days, now that I talked about living in a shed, some days I legitimately sit here and I'm like, I live in a shed. It just comes to me in ways. I'm like, damn.
Riley's
Riley
coming in
gets a
his
tiny
shed.
home.
Yeah, true.
No, you guys aren't women.
You're a shedder.
I only tell the ladies that it's a tiny house. The boys know it's a shed.
You gotta tell her that you care about your environmental footprint, so you are downscaling to live in a tiny house.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not going for a single lady that cares that much about that.
That's what you'll get.
I'll be honest.
You need a based woman like McKenna that says, "I don't care what I do to the environment. Go fuck yourself."
Honestly, yeah.
I hate the environment.
She certainly hates going outside. Actually,
almost
she
as
hates
much as
going
I hate
outside
white
more than me.
people.
It's actually nuts.
White people be like, dude.
You know you're black if you put bread in the refrigerator. Something funny stuff?
Uh-huh.
What was that fucking fucking cartoony ass laugh that just came out of me?
You are so retarded. But the people, they are
The people.
retarded.
I'm sorry, my name is The People.
Dude, Carson, I got 2 young merkeyes, and I have a golden murky, and I have a brown. And the Caligos, it's so over. It's so Joe for this guy.
I've been sitting here, man, thinking about when's the next time the homie's gonna kiss me.
I've been thinking about the next time a homie's gonna piss in my mouth.
I could get plus 200 at end of turn. Or
I
something.
can make that happen.
Thanks. Thanks, Riley. I appreciate that.
I can make it happen.
Actually, more than that.
So just holding W that whole time. I've been training well. Just only hold W.
But you want L.
The worst part about I have to do this thing about biofuels. It's the worst part is like I know all the stuff, so I have to like go find sources that say the same thing I know.
Sorts. I made it the fuck up.
Bro, it's literally turning fucking corn into fucking gasoline, man.
Oh boy, corn.
Woo!
Oh boy, here comes Riley with corn.
Riley, corn lover.
Country boys make do.
You gotta do what you gotta do. It is what it is.
Backcountry boys fucking between tractors.
Huh?
Huh?
It's just a random thought you have here. Or?
Riley's thinking about country boys fucking between tractors, I guess.
It's an observation. Something he's witnessed.
Somebody recently brought it up to me.
Oh.
Well, did you get an offer or something? What the fuck?
No. I think Tim was shitposting about how I lost my virginity to Theo. So that happened in between two tractors. So
Yeah, with a man.
Right.
yeah, with a man. Nah, bro. If there was any gay sex on the property, my grandpa would awaken. The homosexuals on the property.
Get my gun.
Give me my Glock, honey.
The fuck? Wait, does this not break it? Oh my god, it doesn't break it anymore. Shit. I can't hide.
You know, actually,
naked.
okay, Steph, I just thought about something.
Yeah.
Zeb,
Oh
for your
god.
birthday, your next birthday,
Uh-oh.
we'll take you to Cattleman's. I think
Why?
it's your type of place, man.
What?
I think it's really your type of place, man.
Okay. Okay, buddy.
They don't got salad. Well, they have some salad, but like
Riley, I've been eating
it's
salads. That
meat
joke
and
doesn't work
potato,
anymore.
Man. Meat and potato.
Deb, you gotta get the cattle munchies, you know?
Cattle
Dude, give him the
munchies.
2-pound steak, man. Give him the 2-pound steak.
Which one? There's two of them.
Well, the one that you
Both.
had, honestly, I think that one would be better.
Mm-hmm.
The 4
It's
pound.
cheaper.
Yeah, it's cheaper, and the other one I honestly don't think it'd be that much worth it. I know it's a well-known cut. That's
I
why.
mean, I doubt that. I'm sure it could be really worth it. I don't think you can put a value just on meat to price.
Well, yeah, different cuts are
Might be
different.
really good. Who knows?
That's literally what butchers do. That is the
Yeah, I
exact
was gonna say,
definition
well,
of
that's
what a
actually
butcher
what people
fucking
do.
does.
Well, I'm referencing cuts of meat.
Yeah,
Smart
that's what a yes.
Yeah, that's still what they
That's
do.
still what they do.
They're the ones that cut the meat, so
Yeah, they
Zeb-
cut them in those spots
Zeb-
and say, yes, this
Zeb-
is worth that
Zeb,
much.
Zeb, please stop speaking. It's not what I'm talking about. You don't get it.
I
Fine.
do.
Riley knows what I'm. No, you don't. It's actually not what I'm talking about, and it's fine. But
We're just
don't
kind
worry.
of talking about like.
You're talking about like the
taste
preparation
and
of the
different
steak,
things.
because then sure.
No, Zeb. Please
No,
stop
you
speaking.
guys
It
are-
has nothing to do with what you think
Yeah,
I'm
you
talking
guys are
about.
looking at the butcher side of it. We're just.
It has
kinda
nothing to do with what I'm
He
talking
said
about.
cut of meat.
Zeb, it has nothing to do with what I'm talking about.
Yeah, well, Steph,
Okay,
you
let
look,
me speak.
No,
If
shut
you
up.
don't
You look
cut me
like
off,
a cut
no,
of
if you don't
fuckable
cut me
meat.
off, okay, I'm gonna deafen Zeb so I can speak, or just mute him. I can't deafen him obviously because I know he'll cut me off if I don't.
God.
But what I was saying, Zeb, is specifically in reference to Riley. When we were in general, Riley was talking about the value of two different dishes. The specific dishes we were talking about, because you don't know what we were talking about, is that Mitchell and I got a $33 2-pound sirloin steak.
Okay.
There was also a 2-pound porterhouse on the menu for $48. I'm not even referencing just the cuts, what I'm saying. Riley was just saying, maybe the porterhouse just isn't worth it because the price is so high, and I was saying, well, you never know, maybe it's good enough that it is worth it. I am not at all saying that there is something about the cuts or anything. Like, yes, that is the point. I'm gonna unmute you now.
Okay.
Like, there was
Technically,
no... I don't know. I don't even know where you
I did
came
bring
into
it
this
up
from.
because I said I mostly talked about the popularity.
I mean, I genuinely don't
Because
even know where
that's probably
Zeb
the
felt
bigger
the need
thing.
to intrude into this from. It was...
What do you actually said cut? You said cut.
Yes, but
We were
God.
trying to sell Zeb on going to Cal.
Zeb, we were literally referencing the difference between two different dishes. That is it. That is it.
Okay.
Bro, you haven't even looked at the menu. You weren't there.
This is just a
It doesn't change the
fucking
fact that
a
the
It doesn't.
you
wife
said
wife
Yes,
and
cut.
it
husband
does.
situation.
Yes,
said
it
This
does.
is
cut.
a wife and
Zeb, it does because context is a real thing. You know, I could say something really
The
bad right now and get you
context you
banned
gave
on
it first
stream.
was
I
cut
could, I
of
could,
meat.
I could say something really bad right now and get you banned on stream. But if I said it in a different context, you might not get banned on stream. You understand, right? It's called context. You need to
Uh-huh.
learn what that means.
Uh-huh.
You didn't understand the context because Riley and I were discussing something where
The
when you weren't
context that
there.
you gave me.
I'm muting you. I
Oh my
wasn't
god.
talking to you, Zeb. I was talking to Riley. Stop arguing.
Am I muted?
No, you're not.
I don't
Mute
know.
me.
I'm not gonna mute you now.
Mute
Muted
me.
you so I can talk. Because if I
Zeb's
don't
gonna
mute
say
you,
some choice words.
he can say what he wants. He's streaming. He's not gonna say much. He's a bitch. But I have to mute him because otherwise I can't talk because he will cut me off.
Okay.
And I was part of the conversation, Riley's right. You were trying to sell me on going to Cattleman's.
Yes, but that specific part, I was just talking to Riley in
I don't
reference to
care. I
something
was
that
part of
we
the
both knew
conversation.
about the menu. That's fine, but God, did you?
Man, this is why we need to talk less. Fuck me.
Why is the person who doesn't go out of his home and lives in a garage trying to tell me more about like what I order at a menu and whatever? Like, bro,
This guy's
don't
been on
speak.
4chan before, and he's
I beg of you,
knowledgeable.
don't speak.
Zeb, I like hearing what you have to say,
That's
I
right.
generally do, but fucking hell.
even though sometimes it's questionable.
Bro, it's not even questionable. I still, like, disagree with Steph. I'm just gonna nod and
What? Okay,
smile.
what are you disagreeing about? Tell me.
Because you gave the context you
I think
gave when you were originally
I'm
talking
heading
was
out
calling
for
it a
this.
Just
cut
say
of
it.
meat.
Just say it before I leave. Okay, so what is the disagreement over? Did I misspeak or something? What is the disagreement?
Well, you were like, oh, it's not like you could have, like, a difference in, like, the cost of the cut of the meat when there are literally people that get paid to be like, hey, yeah, so this meat's worth more than the other meat, and I cut it off like that because it's worth more.
I don't think that's what I was talking about at all. Like, at all.
Okay.
I think I literally was saying that it might be that the quality of the other meat that's more expensive is enough that it's worth it, as in saying exactly what you're saying. Perhaps I slightly misspoke,
Okay.
and this is what you're somehow super focused on.
Riley,
But
please don't leave.
Riley knew exactly what I was talking about. You were just being fucking retarded. And to be fair to you, Carson does the same thing, which is just focus on like a stupid detail for no reason,
Fucking
and then
Carson
be a
ran. Carson
and
ran.
and then you and
Yeah,
Carson are
I was
just
tempted too, man.
then you and Carson are just jackasses when you just focus on one little thing for no reason.
I think we should just listen more, man.
So that's like a 0% chance of happening, bro. Unfortunately.
What's a 0% chance? I wasn't listening.
Yeah, I know you were. That's what I mean. Even when I really try to, Zeb doesn't want to listen to me anyways, and I'm fucking retarded, so I don't hear him half the time. So that just will happen on Discord. Unfortunately. That's the reality of it. Talk to Sam about this so many times. It's just you can't get you can't get like normal conversations because also on Discord, it's like what just happened with Carson and Zeb. They focus so much on minutia. Like maybe I misspoke. I do that all the time. You know it, and you just focus so much on the minutia that you don't. The point is lost
Well, also,
of the
like, I don't
conversation
know, it's really
completely.
hard to have multiple conversations on Discord.
I mean, it wasn't multiple. It was one
I
conversation.
know, but, like, that's that's one of the biggest, like, problems with Discord for me is, like, it's really easy to just get fucking confused.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I guess. I think one of the biggest problems with Discord with me is I just get fucking. Honestly, I'm extremely bored most of the time I'm on Discord. I think I only really have fun on Discord when I'm playing games with someone. So I'm just sitting here talking to people, not actually playing with anyone, and I'm just like, man, I feel like I'm wasting my day. and time. And honestly, it's probably because I am, which is why I'm on Discord a lot less.
Nah.
So, it is what it is.
Most times on Discord, I'm either playing Cyberpunk or I'm doing schoolwork.
I generally try to hop on occasionally if I see Zeb on to entertain him as much as I can.
Keep me
And be
from going
entertained.
insane.
And basically attempt to play with him, but I know it'll never happen.
What do you
I've
mean?
tried.
We played less than like 2 hours ago.
Yeah, well, I'd be having that a little bit. We actually played a fair bit today because we did 2 games of what is it,
Bitch.
Valorant? 2 games
Yeah,
of
we
Risk
did
Green.
2 Valorant, 2 Risk.
It's more of a general point, and more PM than not, as I'm sure you're aware.
It's not like every time I cry I'm serious. Like, I don't care about the fucking cut of meat thing.
Bro, we know. Only thing I cared about was like getting my point through that everyone wanted to just cut me off the moment I slipped up with my words, which we
It's
all
because
know
it's
I do all the
fun.
time. Well, sometimes it's not fun for me, bro. I'm gonna be honest.
Damn.
Sometimes I'd like to be able to speak and just know that people know what I actually mean, because you do know what I actually mean. Again, part of the reason I don't value Discord highly, and sometimes when you come asking me why I don't talk that, focus that much on some of your big takes, it's just like, I mean, no one listens to me either, so kind of hard to do the same sometimes. It is what it is.
To be fair, my big takes on Discord are the trees,
Yeah, the trees.
and like that's it. I feel like that's
Honestly, the
the
most difficult part about that whole thing wasn't even that, like, I wasn't trying to listen to you. It's just I could not understand what you were saying because you kept, like, focusing on points that I didn't really get what you were coming from, and other people kept interrupting you, and I had no clue what was going on. So I was
well.
just
There's
like,
you see, there's 3 trees.
with the whole tree thing, I had no clue what was going on with that whole
Like if you
conversation,
really
dude.
think about it, there's 3 trees.
I'll be back in a bit.
See how Riley?
I'm sorry.
Like, you were trying to point out so much evidence and shit, and I was just like, dude, I can't even follow this because everyone's talking over you, and I'm just like, when everyone's laughing, I just start giggling, and
God
it's
damn
just
it.
it's just impossible. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's actually impossible
no, I
at
get
that
it.
point. It's just really just streaming you fishing at sea.
Yeah, I'm fishing.
Oh man.
Got fish to catch, business to do.
You got 2 yours. It's me and a mod bait, or me and a bot based. How do
Oh
I go in
boy.
mod view again? Oh, here it is. I haven't done this in a bit. I'm gonna ban everyone. Give them the goat.
Unreal. Ban them because they don't agree with me. Because all
Ban
my
them because they
takes
don't
are real.
exist. Based.
Dude.
Oh, dude. And then one thing that doesn't help, I won't lie, that makes me tilt sometimes, dude, is, and it makes you tilt sometimes too, so I know you're on my side on this. God damn, sometimes Carson could nitpick over the stupidest fucking things.
I mean, I do it on purpose. I just do it to irritate you.
Yeah, but he does it because he actually, like, is convinced that he has to fucking just disagree with random, like, and he might be right, but it's just like, bro, it's like when you're playing Valorant too, and Carson's saying something, I'm just like, dude, just leave him alone. You know what I
Oh my
mean?
god. Carson is the least helpful if you're trying to learn something. Like,
It's
you're
a it's
actually,
a
like, trying to help. And, like,
part of it
sometimes it's
too is like
misplaced. Sometimes the
part
shit
of
you're
it too
saying
is the
is
way you're
pointless.
phrasing it. To be fair, part of
Yeah.
it too is the way you're phrasing it. I'm trying to like earlier when you were telling me kind of to reload, I was like, well, actually, in some sense, it might not be best to reload there, because
For
she'll be
her,
close.
it's better to reload.
I mean,
Same with me, because we're not going to hit the 5 shots.
you say that, but my point is, it's not because the person's going to be on top of you. Like, you can't reload there. That's what I was trying to explain. But like, regardless of that, and then we were talking about it a bit to like trying to figure out what's right, what's wrong, you know, whatever. Basically, having this conversation, and cars are just like, you don't get it. It's I don't know.
It's
I'm just
different.
like,
It's different. Like, you can hit those 5 shots. McKenna nor I can hit those 5 shots.
I mean, you can hit those 5 shots. That's not true. You just don't have confidence in yourself. In the first game, you were hitting a lot more shots than I was. If you forgot.
I did. Because I started
So.
playing really fucking poorly.
In the second one, yeah, you did. But it doesn't really matter, dude. It's fucking random games online.
It still makes me
Nobody
mad.
actually-
It still fucking pisses me off when I stop hitting my shots. Doesn't matter what kind of game it is, it just makes me angry.
You still practice
Yeah.
at all? Have you been fucking with your settings because you're getting nervous because you're missing?
Mm-mm.
Okay, well that's good because I do that, as you know. So
Yeah, the settings changer.
it's not necessarily the worst or the best thing, but it's probably better to get used to something, especially when you're first starting. You know, and then you can fuck with settings if you want later. It's obviously not optimal though to be so unconfident that you feel like you have to change settings if you miss a shot. So that's more of the bigger issue. A lot of there's a lot of theories out there that like changing your aim every once in a while is not actually that much of a problem. It's more of a confidence thing is what I'm getting at, you know? Like if I feel like I have to change my shit all the time, you know, I'm not confident enough in my aim. And that's the problem. Oh, but that makes sense. I have confidence issues in general. So when are you moving out?
Still not a firm date on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When your parents moving out, is there a date on that?
Nope.
Okay.
If there was a date on that, there'd be a date on moving.
Well, I don't know. Might be more specific. You know, you have to move out by X date, not, you know, before they move out.
Yeah.
For obvious reasons. So it's a little different, I think.
I've gotta figure out what I'm taking
And
with me and what I'm
they
leaving with
bought the
them.
place, right?
They
Or
haven't yet. No,
whatever.
I don't think so. I don't think they've
Oh.
settled on a house yet.
Oh, so it's not actually that close then, right? Realistically. It's not like you're just gonna buy a house, no?
I don't
Or
think
have
they're
they
gonna buy. I
found...
think they're gonna rent.
Oh. Have they found options?
They have like 2 in mind, I think.
Okay. But they bought your current house, right?
Yeah, but they rented my whole life before that, basically, except for the
I see.
first house I lived in.
And they're gonna sell this house when they can, I
Yes.
guess. Have some realtors do it or something.
Yeah, but basically they're gonna sell this house once we're totally moved out, I think, is what my
Yeah.
mom said she wanted to do. So it could be like completely staged.
Just be careful when they start calling you to fix it for them.
Yeah.
Clean it up so it looks nice or whatever. Just be like, sorry, mom, I have work at Target or something, you know?
Yeah, I have to go be a Target boy.
Like fucking 10 in the evening, sorry, I got late night stock, you know, I'm
Yeah,
tired.
late night Target gaming.
Yeah.
Fuck off, this shouldn't be 3 heats, god damn it.
Tell your mom you got a job at the meat department.
Yeah, I gotta manage the meats, bro.
Oh, fuck.
Do you have CS2 installed?
No, but I kind of want to install it. I mean, let me see how long I mean, I have it installed. I mean, I don't have it, you know what I mean, updated.
Yeah.
It's gonna take too long to do tonight for sure.
Yeah. I was just thinking after I was done fishing, I might ask Carson to play some CS2 with me.
Based, I'm gonna dev fix it because I might play with you guys and I might play with Gavin's group sometimes too. So, or Mitchell, Gavin, what you know, the boys,
The fellas.
the fellas. Yeah. Are you? I don't know.
I'm not in their
I mean,
Discord.
no, that's not what I mean. I know you're
Oh.
not, but like, I don't know. Do you think you'll be happy if you succeed with streaming and just do that your whole life?
Yeah. Probably won't do it my whole life. I'm probably
Well, you know what I mean, for an extended period of
I'll
time.
probably stream until I'm like, how old is Aspen? He's like almost 30 now.
I have no fucking clue, bro. I think he's around 30. Everyone's old
I don't know. I probably
age.
wouldn't take it too far past like 40.
He's like 32 or something.
I don't know. I wouldn't push it like to like old man streaming. I think that's kind of weird. But
Hmm.
I don't know. In conjunction with streaming, I think I'm just gonna work on like game dev stuff. If I learn Unreal Engine, I'd probably be in a pretty good position. Like unironically, like Wazzy was talking to me about all these game dev positions he's been applying for, and the thing that's hurting him in every interview is the fact that he doesn't know UE.
Yeah.
So if I just learn UE to make my stupid fucking game ideas,
Yeah, it could get you something.
it could give me something kind of cool. And furthermore, I could actually make my silly little ideas.
Yeah.
Because in the whole time we've been friends, I've had, I want to say like 4 game ideas.
Yeah. This was your main one, though. The others don't really count that much, honestly.
But they were still
But
ideas. I just didn't chase them.
I get what you mean. I'm not sure. You still in school at all, or no?
Not this semester. I didn't want to with moving and stuff.
Yeah. You think you're gonna finish it, or just say fuck it and
I'm
try to
gonna
learn
finish my
UE?
associates and that's it.
What's it in again? History, or?
History, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's
I
your
might
backup
take
option, I suppose.
some coding classes maybe, but I don't know.
You
Last
could do that shit
semester,
online too, bro. You don't need to do that from school.
yeah.
I can literally
I
send you shit. Like you can learn Python completely from home, and you can
yeah.
learn it for free. That's it.
My biggest I don't know. Like last semester, I felt like an idiot. This semester, I feel like there's too much going on, and even then, it's like I don't know. It just feels like a waste of money because it's like I'm not going to go teach a school. I'm going to go work a minimum wage job and stream on the side.
No, it's not always. Doesn't have to be minimum wage per se. You might find
Well,
something
yeah,
better.
but you know what I mean. The
Right.
likely option. I'm not saying I'm gonna be perma minimum wage, but
You know when you're starting with Target?
uh,
No,
basically
I
told
assume.
them once I move out,
Oh,
uh,
then you're free.
yeah,
Fair.
but I don't have a date on it.
Yeah, I'm still waiting to hear back from places. This is like the third round of apps I've sent in, so I'm gonna have to wait for that. If this doesn't work, I probably just have to learn Python and then apply, you know?
Hmm.
Hope that works. And I'm
I'd
not
love
picking
to
the
I
I'm
don't know.
picking relatively competitive jobs, obviously, but I also feel like I don't want to just work at Target. I don't really care if some of the boys suggest me to just go apply to shit like that. I just, I don't know.
It works to I don't know. I will say one thing that Carl's did, despite me hating it, was it gave my day structure, and
Yeah,
I think
well, of
that's
course. I'm
I
kind of
think
giving myself structure though, with things like running the gym,
I'm
whatever.
really bad
I
at
do
it.
need to wake up
I I,
earlier.
I like I
I
need
am too.
I
Yeah,
need
I am
something
too.
there, or like I don't know. I need to either have more discipline or have something there that will give me discipline.
I am too. That's why I'm working on the whole discipline thing with
Yeah.
like the gym and learning Python. Like I'm terrible, dude. We're literally the same person, just different environments. In the sense that like I'm an extremely undisciplined, lazy fucking person if I don't somehow force,
I really feel like I don't know. I feel like a lot of people our age have like I feel like discipline like wasn't taught or something.
It's not just that. I think it's like I don't know. It's something about the modern day. There's just less purpose for a lot of people, or fewer obvious ways to get purpose out of your life. Does that make any sense?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like
And I think
Riley,
because of that,
like regardless of, you know, when he's felt lost, he's always had purpose and he's very disciplined. Like,
Yeah,
I
and I
wish
think
I wish I could have that, man. I wish I could be like Riley. He fucking wakes up on time. He is always doing what he's got to do.
yeah, I don't know. It's a rise and grind mentality, I guess.
I definitely don't have the grind mentality, but I wish I could at least sleep at normal times.
I've been
I bet
trying
it
to
was easier.
I've been
Yeah, I'm
trying to
probably gonna
like
hit the
wake up
sack
at
soon
9 and
for that, honestly.
shower every morning just to give myself something to build my day around.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. Not bad.
You know it's bad when you're talking about showering like it is the main pillar of your day.
I mean, for some people it is, honestly, that are pretty successful. You know, there's that group of people who are like, wake up at 6, take a cold shower, and then your day starts or some shit. Not saying I'm ever gonna be like that, but not like
I
you're
don't
alone when there's a lot of people who like really emphasize the value of it.
I don't fucking believe in waking up at 6 a.m. Fuck that.
I don't either. I do kind of
I'd
believe in
rather
waking up
stay
at
up until
7:30.
2 and
I
wake
just
up at
can't.
10.
I kind of believe waking up at like 7:30. I just can't. I don't fall asleep
Yeah.
early enough right now. It feels really nice though. I won't lie. Like when I sleep properly and wake up that early, naturally, it really feels nice.
Every time I wake up early, I feel like I waste my whole morning. I'd rather just wake up at noon and
That's
start
because you
doing what I
got
do at
nothing to
noon.
do.
Well, I mean, on the other hand, do you not feel like you waste your evening like I do when I sit there
I don't
sometimes?
feel
I'm just
like
like, what am I doing?
the only days that I feel like I've wasted my day are the days where I'm like fucking crybaby mode and don't stream.
Uh, Fair enough. Yeah, at least
Like
well, that's
like right
probably
now
because
I
it's
don't
just
feel like I'm
you.
wasting my time. Like I like this could sound dumb, but like I'm grinding something in Sea of Thieves. I'm talking to you guys. I'm like on the channel.
Yeah.
Like this doesn't feel like a waste to me. Like to quote Riley, I'm thinking about quitting gaming is a very real thought unless you have something like in coalition with it, right? Like grinding for
Mhm.
Radiant or having a stream. If you're grinding for a rank or you're grinding to be like a streamer, like I feel like that gives you a lot more purpose while you're gaming and it makes
Mhm.
it makes you feel like less of a piece of shit.
I guess.
Like like Risk of Rain. Like I wouldn't want to sit down and try and beat Monsoon on anyone if it wasn't for the fact that I stream.
Yeah.
Like I just wouldn't care.
Yeah, it's just creating a goal for yourself and for your stream, basically. Yeah,
Yep.
I get that.
Big old
You
white
get
fish.
did you get paid for that last
Yeah.
what was it? Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't really discuss it in specifics, but was it okay? Did
No,
it
it was
work out?
fine. It was I mean it was as much as I make from Twitch usually, so I made double this month.
You wanna try it again
Yeah,
sometime?
no, I'm going to.
Dope.
I don't know. I'm not a fan of like spamming it cuz it's like a
Yeah, it's kinda cringe. I get that.
dead stream spamming ads.
Mhm. Makes sense. Dude, did you see the Asman video or whatever where like when he was looking through ViewBot streamers or
Yeah, from
whatever?
like Fextra Life or
But
whatever, yeah.
no, but not even that. Did you see the ones where they're like AI ran streams with like fake gameplay that are programmed to just farm ads off of bot viewers? Did you see that?
No way. I
There was like
haven't seen that. That's
there was
wild.
multiple streams that had the same stream profile. He thinks that they're probably just generated gameplay and they pay for bots in the stream and then they just spam run ads. They just farm ad money.
Damn.
And that's the whole purpose. Which is like, and he was like, wait, is this the infinite money hack? You know? Because they do it with very small, like, bot streams, with multiple streams. It's not obvious. You know, you don't obviously get caught.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like in the top 10K or something. It's like 200 fewer streams or something or less, probably, in large categories. And they're just farming ad revenue.
It's
And
fucking wild.
I'm just like, wait a second, if this is actually, like, works, this is unhinged, bro. The pot's gotta be charging more or something. Wonder if Twitch will ever crack down on that kind of shit. In general, the whole botting thing. It kind of I've tried when it's really obvious, but I mean,
Well, yeah, you can crack down on it when it's obvious, but if it's not, it's hard to.
yeah,
And at
yeah,
that, if you don't like a streamer, you could just spend $5 and ruin their life.
yeah, that's true. What's your pin on the extra life thing, the embedding?
Um, I don't I don't know if I think it's terrible because the stream is technically playing like on someone's computer.
Hmm.
Like
I do think it's kind of
it's a
annoying.
little
Like I
scummy
hate.
and it's misleading, but like the stream is still technically playing. It's not botting. Someone is on that page.
I know. That's the point. I just think it's a bit scummy on the
Yeah.
side. Like I don't like that. Like if I'm opening a wiki, let's say, to look up some Elden Ring thing, because that's what Fetch Your Life you use. Honestly,
Hmm.
that's what I've used.
Yep.
That I'm also popping into a stream that I don't value at all and don't think is good. So, but I also understand your side of things, where it's just like, hey man, rise and grind.
Yeah.
You can do it. Why not?
Like, okay, the Fextra Life thing is more respectable than setting up 4 bot streams that are completely fabricated and then infinitely money hacking.
Well, yeah, I mean, but that's like a cursed meme. I have to
It's
find that
like
for
it's
you,
like a
that video.
slider of what's acceptable, right? It's a slider of just how scummy you think people can get.
Yeah, I gotta find it for you, whatever he found that. I don't remember if that was on the
That's
video or on
funny.
his stream, like while he was, like while he was making the video or something. Where is it? Oh, fuck. Also, opinions on Microsoft. Finally,
Buying Blizzard.
pulling the trigger. Yeah, don't think we talked about it much.
I think I honestly don't think it should have happened, and it's going to be a roundabout reason.
Yeah,
So, in contracts like Mr. Bobby Kotick has, there's such a thing as a golden parachute, and that's what he's going to get. He's going to get millions of dollars for doing everything he did. He's not going to be punished for anything he did, and he's not going to be punished for anything that he let happen.
yeah. Bobby,
Like, he's
bitch.
basically getting millions for being a terrible, like, a fucking PR and HR disaster, but he just gets to, like, take it to the bank. I think it's good for the quality of games because I think, like, no matter how, like, Monopoly bad,
Yeah,
Microsoft cares about the quality of their products.
okay. Copy video URL at current time. Just send this to you, and then this is like the first one that he finds, and he just thinks it's a normal like view water type thing, And then let me find the copy when he gets suspicious that it's like an AI, you know, like ad farming thing. Where is the second one? Where is it? Oh, here it is. Okay. Okay, look at these two. Look at these two clips for a couple. Like enough for him to pull up their profiles, and you'll see kind of what I mean, at least. The second one is where he goes all the way into his conclusion. Because you can kind of watch it while you fish, I assume.
Yeah. One sec.
Wait, you should move to a Twitter or no X stream.
Jesus
Oh
Christ.
god. Yeah, I'll download CS2 tonight. I kind of was thinking about trying that too, honestly. Anyways, so.
This out, that in, this in,
And
this in.
Tim said it
Ah,
kind of looks better, Zeb. It's
CS?
cool.
I've
Yeah,
played it. I
apparently.
played it with Carson earlier this week.
Oh,
It
does
does
it?
look. It looks prettier. Yeah. It's like more like. Like a bunch of people are bitching that it looks like Valorant. I wouldn't say it looks like Valorant. It just has better visual fidelity. Like you can kind of fucking see what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
It's not just
it's
all one great
also
blur.
generally brighter,
Yeah.
or just like the textures and things are brighter because like Source and Valve games in the past have always been very like
Dark and muted, yeah.
very like gray.
Very gray.
Mm. Mm-hmm. Sure. Did you see the clips?
Oh fuck! I
Yeah,
completely
don't worry
forgot.
about it. you don't have to watch them either. It's not a huge deal.
Uh,
I don't know if you look at the
okay,
people.
I saw this video. I just didn't watch it.
Freddy Real Life.
Yeah. Yeah, the first one is going to just show you the first streamer that he's just like, oh, it's just a view botter. You don't have to watch very far into it. Just look at the profile and stuff and get some idea of it. And then watch the second one and you'll see what he was getting at and what
If only it
what
was
I was
Freddy
saying
Real Viewers.
of the whole.
A 14
You see it?
hour stream.
You see it, right?
2 followers.
It's a giggle he must have.
Exclamation point Hello Fresh.
It's a
Hashtag
bit,
Hello Fresh.
it's a bit unhinged, isn't it?
Oh my god.
How much do you want to bet? Do you think HelloFresh is getting their...
It's a different one, dude. You could clearly tell. It's not the same streamer.
Oh, wait a second. I think I just figured something out.
It's the same profile.
Yep.
These are all bot streams because they're using the exact
Obviously,
same
it
profile.
might be some crazy
This is a
coincidence
person
too,
who's
Seb,
using
don't
a
get me
bot,
wrong, but, like,
who's
you
botting
know,
a...
I like
Wait,
the
what the
fucking
fuck?
funny
And then they're
conspiracy
probably
conclusion
spamming
that it's
ads,
just
right? The same profile.
some dude
Oh my
programming
goodness,
this
hello,
thing.
On
Fresh,
top
you
of
know
that,
the
like
person's
they were
ad-
running
the
like
spotter
an
whose
actual
ad
like
they're not-
sponsored like fucking
Yeah.
because you don't need
They
to
had
be anyone.
HelloFresh
Like I've
sponsors or
gotten them.
whatever.
You don't need to be anyone to get them, and you can do like the bare minimum to get them too.
Yeah.
Especially if you get fucking sponsors that don't require people to spend money.
Yeah. Pretty unhinged though,
That's insane. That's nutty.
for real. Yeah, Carson, Zeb's not that interested, but I was wondering if you looked at the D4 stuff at all.
I haven't really.
Yeah.
I might. It's just it literally whatever's going on or not doesn't exactly matter to me. It's just a matter if I'm in the mood to play Diablo.
That's fair. That's fair. Yeah. I was just curious about like all their changes and stuff. It's kind of interesting. But, you know, we'll see if it is enough or not when I try it, I guess. Do you blame Bobby Zeb for running Blizzard down?
Yes,
You wanna do-
he made entirely money-based decisions, and I understand that's his job.
Did
But
you
a
put
big
the
part-
WoW coin or whatever in?
He, I think he was brought on right before WoW Token was added. No, WoW Token was added in.
Basically, which one happened for me? Because I know
He
WoW
was
Token
there.
the
He was in
start.
charge when it happened.
Okay. Because I'm aware that WoW Token is like the start of everything with Blizzard, kind of.
WoW Token and
go.
purchased boosts.
Hmm.
That was the beginning of the end.
Did those come out at the same time?
Dude, why
Or was
is my
WoW Token
frame rate
first?
fucked?
Actually, when did WoW Token come out? Like how long ago?
Look it up. That wasn't look it up. That was I'll look it up.
No, I'll look it up. WoW Token release date. 2015. Do you know what expansion that was?
I want to say
WoW
Warlord.
Token expansion.
Warlords, I would think.
I want to say
Wrath
Warlords of Draenor.
Classic? No, that's something
No,
else.
no.
WoW
Look up
Token 2015 expansion.
Yeah, 2015. Sure.
Expansion. Wow.
Either
Expansions in
there it
chronological
was
order.
before that. Yeah, it was probably Warlords Trainer.
Yeah, I want to say it was WoD because I think WoD also came with the purchase level boost.
Yeah, WoD. 2014 WoD and Legion was 2016, so it was during WoD.
So
Was the game struggling during WoD? Was that
yes,
part of the reason?
the game was struggling really hard during Warlords of Draenor.
Do you think they panicked and they were like, let's get what we can out of it?
So the game plateaued in Wrath of the Lich King. It fell off during Cataclysm, and Cataclysm was the first, like, well, not the first because Old UR was hard and that was in Wrath, but like the first really hard expansion when it came to raiding and stuff. And then Warlords of Draenor came out, and it was, I want to say it was a critical failure. Like, I want to say a lot of people disliked it. I like leveling there, but I can't speak to, like, how it was when it came out. but I can only say what I've heard, and that is it sucked. It sucked major dick. Which is actually a shame, because they tried some really cool things in WoD that I wish they did in future expansions. Like,
Isn't that the whole thing with Mop too? Where like a lot of people like didn't like Mop, but in hindsight, people think they did a lot of interesting things with it.
yeah,
Like with the class balance and stuff.
yeah. Oh, there are people that will say Mop was the best thing ever, and then there are people that will be like, I used to hate Mop, but it was actually pretty cool.
Let me see.
The biggest problem with Mop was, like, you know, pandas. Like, the pandas were straight up an April Fool's gag in the original Warcraft games.
Yeah, it was just cringe. Yeah, I get it.
Like,
I
no
mean,
one really...
you know what game like has a lot of those issues of just not taking itself seriously enough to be a proper MMO, like a proper world building MMO.
What?
And that's AQ, which I invested a ton of time into. All their games are taking themselves way too. Like I get
No.
like one silly quest line or something, but you know, for a proper MMO to really be worth investing, I think a lot of your energy into learning the story and stuff, which is what makes some of them so good.
Well,
You can't take yourself. Go for it.
WoW wasn't super serious. Like, not fucking... I want to say, like, 40% of the quests in all 3 classic expansions were, like, references to movies and comics and shit.
Well, if that's the focus, then if that's the point, then what's the complaint about the pandas? Then I don't get it.
I don't know, people just didn't like the pandas.
They just drew the line there.
They're just
Said
racist.
the other silly stuff is fine.
I mean, to
but
be
pandas,
fair,
no.
oh no, I think okay, it was a hybrid between, like, no one cares about your furry fucking stupid characters, and we see what you're doing, we know what you're doing, and we don't like it, because Mists of Pandaria was seen as a really big push for the Chinese market, because it was all like Chinese culture and shit.
Oh, okay, sure. Kind of funny because right now, if they did that, people would love it. The weeb shit.
Yep. To be
But
fair,
I
some
guess
of the
back then it was
10
some of the
years ago.
transmog and stuff
Yeah.
from Mists of Pandaria is, like, pretty cool. Like, I'll give it that. And some of the solo content was pretty interesting too. But, you know, WoW, anything that was current is no longer relevant and never will be again.
What kind of what would the expansion? What would have to be in the next expansion to bring you back into retail? Sort of.
That's a fucking great question. I don't know if I would.
I mean, like from a holistically, right? Like not little details, but on a larger scale, what kind of things would matter?
Maybe if they did, like, if they did a world revamp and it felt like classic small scale storytelling again, I might be interested.
Mm-hmm.
But
Not like
besides
this
that,
big,
I don't
huge
know.
picture thing necessarily.
Yeah, I think the strongest point of, like, classic WoW was, like, you're just some random no-name murder hobo, and you're going and doing quests for people. You only became a hero at, like, the end of Wrath of the Lich King because you killed, like, the greatest evil on the planet.
Arthas, yeah.
But then you have to keep killing the greatest evil on the planet.
Yeah, exactly. That's the problem with World of Warcraft. The game actually ended in 2009 or whatever. What, 9, 10? Whenever Wrath ended.
It was too good, basically, and then they could never live up to it in some sense, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
like when
ourselves-
sometimes when a universe kind of gets like too big for its own good, it's like
Well,
TV shows do this a lot.
Yeah.
that's the biggest
Where it's
problem
like,
with...
oh well, we have to up the last thing. We have to up the ante now. You know, it's like
yeah.
But it's always been like
It
a
would- it would-
Marvel issue too,
Yeah.
specifically.
yeah,
That's the biggest
exactly.
problem that Shadowlands had, because it was like, oh, you know how you knew about the original creation, like creation story of the universe? Well, actually, the gods that you knew about were created by these gods, and it's like, dude, we don't care.
Yeah, and then what comes out next? Well, actually, those guys were created by these guys.
No, that's the thing. The final boss of that expansion was like, oh, there's these big bad guys that are scary and coming for us. It's like, you mean the guys who made you? It's just unengaging and stupid. Like I said, like, WoW isn't super serious, but there's a point where it's like, this is fucking retarded.
Yeah.
This is a
What
waste
else?
of everyone's time.
How would they have to change raids and dungeons. Let's think of them together.
I don't
I
know.
know they're different, but let's think of it together.
I really don't know if I care. Okay. If I was to come back to retail, no, I've actually thought about this. I have your answer.
If
If I
could
was
say
to
this
come
real
back
quick.
to retail, it would have to be World of Warcraft 2. New engine, and it
I
would
see.
have to be from the ground up. None of the fucking like I feel like I missed out on fucking 15 years of content because I was a child.
Yeah. You think there's any chance they're making that right now?
I could foresee Xbox doing it. I could never foresee Blizzard doing it.
Yeah, Blizzard would just milk what they have to the grave, huh?
Yes. Blizzard would milk what they have until it died.
That's the whole point of bringing back Classic, right?
Yeah.
They realized there was something new they could milk
And
for a
then they did Classic again, and Seb's waiting for Classic again.
Yeah, well, no, I'm not waiting for Classic again. I'm waiting for Classic with new stuff again.
Oh man, yeah, flying mounts, guys, in Classic. That's gonna.
No, fuck off. I don't want flying mounts. You know my stances on flying mounts. I think they ruin the world. I think you should have to
Depends.
fucking be miserable and walk everywhere.
I kind of agree with Zeb. I feel like if you just
I
for the world,
If you can just
I
go up
just-
and
What's the point
fly
of
over
making it?
all the fucking
Well,
like
it
world,
it
doesn't
depends
matter.
because if you take a world that is meant to be walked on foot and then add flying stuff to it, then that sucks. But if you have a world that is built around flying,
yeah,
and
that's different.
it's different. Yeah.
See,
I think the reference
that is
was
why
that
the
WoW is
Pathfinder
built for
achievements
walking.
feel terrible. So, in
know what
Legion,
those are.
Battle for Azeroth, and Shadowlands, there were achievements called Pathfinding of, and then an area for like a whole expansion. And
Mhm.
if you finish the Pathfinding achievement, you get flying in the area. These areas are clearly built with flying in mind. So you're stuck on foot, forced to do all this random shit on foot in an area that you clearly shouldn't be on foot in.
And once you're done with the area, you can fly around.
Then you can just fly around once you're done, and it's like you're actually just wasting my time. You are milking my time. I pay you a monthly fee, and you are milking that monthly fee.
I think that to me is honestly the biggest thing that has to change with WoW to bring a lot of new people.
I think if it
is
goes
to
on
get
Game
rid of the
Pass,
monthly fee.
I think if it goes on Game Pass, the monthly fee would be like understandable because it's Game Pass. You know?
It'll help, but yeah, I think the monthly fee plus expansion price is such a massive turnoff. Like to
Yeah.
me specifically,
Yeah.
for example. It's
Well, no,
a
that's
massive
why I think
turnoff.
Classic is so like
And
I wouldn't say
use
good, but
mommy's
like
card
better
to pay
because like
for it, you know.
you're just paying the sub to play the content. You don't need to buy the expansions
I mean,
to play
I
Classic.
literally don't want to pay a sub specifically. I would rather
Yeah.
buy the expansions than pay a sub personally. That's my, I guess,
I mean,
mentality.
I haven't paid a sub all summer because I've been playing Classic
That's
vanilla.
literally the meme of farming the panties, if you remember.
Yeah,
So
no,
to be able to pay
I've
for the
dodged
sub.
paying a sub because I'm just playing private servers now because I don't think it's worth my money.
Yeah. It just feels like, I don't know. It just feels bad. But part of the problem too is they're not confident enough in their game that they'll make enough money from an outside crowd if they open it up to more people.
Well, here's the thing:
you know?
it's not just the sub price and the box price. It's the sub price, the box price, the store in the game, purchase like level boosts, purchase server services. Like you need to pay money to like transfer servers, change your character's name, fucking change your character's race. Like, it's
The race thing kind of makes sense, right? Because you're meant to start with a race with racial traits and everything. I feel like that's
I don't
okay.
know. Racials don't matter anymore. Racials mattered in Classic. They haven't mattered since Cataclysm.
Really? They
Yeah.
got rid of all that?
They're just too small of an impact to care about unless you're in like the top 1%.
I remember when we made our characters, we all thought it mattered or something. When
Yeah.
we got
This
tried.
didn't Classic.
I see. That's kind of dumb. I feel like that's a neat thing to do. I really like individual
Racials are cool.
customization
I
like
completely
that.
think racials are really interesting. Especially like I don't know,
Part of
I
my
think the
problem with-
classic racials were really strong. Like the Tauren stomp that you'd get in classic. Like that's a stun. That's huge. A free stun with like a decent cooldown. Like
Oh,
that is
not every class has it.
great. No, only the Taurens have that.
No, but every class has some kind of free
Well,
stun.
yeah, you can get like a stun of some kind, but like still, like that's nuts. And like
You have
going,
another one.
yeah,
Just
you
for
can
the
have another one
Antoran.
on cooldown.
Mm.
On top of that, like engineering, right? A lot of people would take engineering if they went PvP because it just gave you more buttons to hit during PvP.
I don't know what engineering does.
Well, engineering now is just weird, dumb shit that doesn't actually matter unless like you want a speedrun.
Mm.
Back then, it was like, oh, you can like make bombs and like rocket boots and fucking like gear that's like good for PvP, like unironically good for PvP.
Sure. My question is more like, what can you not use it if you don't have it? Like, can you just sell it to others that don't have it and they can use it?
You need engineering to use the engineering
Yeah,
gear.
see, oh, that's what I was asking.
Okay. Yeah.
Specifically. Like, what the value is of being an engineer, because, you know, if you could just use it, then it's less.
Some of the passives in classic, TBC classic specific, like even involved like what is it, professions.
Mhm.
Like I want to say blood elves were inherently better tailor or enchanters because they got bonus like dust from enchanting stuff or from disenchanting stuff.
I think stuff like that is good for
It's interesting.
MMOs
It
personally.
makes it
And
like I don't know. The
I
more
should specify,
variation you
Zeb,
have on your character is good.
I should specify like any RPG, not just MMOs.
Yeah.
I think our RPGs, I think the best RPGs always have more impactful choices, personally. That don't feel bad, necessarily. Like, it doesn't feel terrible to miss out on one, because yours is also good. You know, obviously. But,
Oh my god. Have I talked to you about the covenants in Shadowlands?
no. Oh, no, you talked a bit, like, forever ago, when I played. After
There
that,
were
no.
so there were 4 covenants and all of them had distinctly different visual styles, right? One was
Mhm.
fairies, one was undead, one was like vampires, and one was angels, right?
Which is fine, because then you choose one you like, right?
But the thing is they were tied directly to power, and like I don't mean like a little bit of power, I mean a decent amount of power.
Like, one was
So
clearly better than the other.
you'd have your hands tied and you'd have to choose something you think is dead ugly in order to be like viable.
No, so you're saying some were specifically, like, way better than the others,
Yes,
right?
like
Yeah.
I was a death knight. I went with the undead covenant, which was unironically the worst one I could have taken.
That sucks.
And do you want to know what the best one for me was? Me, a lord
The
of death,
fairy
like
one? The
edgy.
fairy
Yep.
one?
Yep, the fairy one.
Why? Because it, like, gives you healing when you take hits or some
I
shit
don't
like that?
fucking remember. I don't remember the exacts of the macros. I just remember that, and I remember being very mad about that. And I remember the like devs for a while were like, oh, and we're gonna make it really hard. So like once you choose your covenant, we're gonna make it hard. So it's like a headache to change. It's like,
And that's fine if it feels good to pick.
yeah,
Again.
it didn't feel good to pick though. It just
But if it
stressed you
doesn't
out.
feel good to pick, then it's terrible design.
And I understand part of that is like we live in like the modern world, right? Where like min maxing is inevitable. But like I feel like it's extra bad in WoW because like if you don't pick the right things in your build, you're just not gonna be allowed to play with other people.
That's what I've heard, that people just won't let you into
Like
their
they're
groups or
gonna take
something.
one look at your build and say you are like handicapped, and they won't
I'm
let you into their group.
I'm sure that's probably how it would be for like M3s in New World, but at least for my like what I when I was playing M1s and stuff, that's what felt nice. Is like I could just come in with my full tank armor, playing as a DPS, and people would take me. You know, even though I'm severely unoptimized, if that makes any sense. Like I didn't slot any gems. I was in full tank armor, so I was technically doing 20% less damage because I'm not getting the 20% damage buff from light armor,
Hmm.
and like nobody gave a shit.
So that's nice. That's what I like about classic. Like it doesn't fucking matter because the content's easy.
I wouldn't even say the content's that easy. It's just like as long as you do your job, no one cares.
Yeah.
You know, obviously, like if for some reason we're failing, then they might care. I'm sure, but you know, I doubt you really failed till M3. Apparently, M3s are really hard. I just haven't done one yet.
I find
So,
that fucking WoW is an exhausting topic. I'm so glad I play on private servers now.
I think WoW is just an awkward game because it has a very rich, I guess, history.
Hmm.
There's a lot of people with nostalgia and stuff who think of it as like one of the best games ever, or the best game ever.
You don't play
During
the
set
best game ever,
points,
go play Classic.
during set points in its lifetime. And yet, those same people and many others will tell you that it's also the worst game ever right now, to some extent.
Well, no, it's what was it? There was a video that the Josh Strife
The
Hayes.
Blizzard paradox.
That's
Yeah.
actually every Blizzard game. You're
It
fucking
really
completely
is.
right.
Overwatch was awesome. It meant several different periods in its life. And yet, I would trash the fuck out of it and many others and right now. So I agree with you 100%.
Then again, are there any people that are there any games that have a fan base that are like, yes, we love this game? Because I know everyone who plays Sea of Thieves shits all over it.
League.
Everyone who plays League shits all over it.
You kind of have a point. So I don't know. I mean, I feel like
It's just certain. It's not like every game, but certain games definitely be like that. And it's funny that there's
I
a few of
think
them that
one-
are Blizzard games
I think one
for how
notable
few games they have.
thing is that I think the majority of the games that have communities that are super volatile and shit on themselves, like we're looking at League, Overwatch, whatever, they at least during their heights they had huge communities, right? And to my
Mhm.
understanding, at least, WoW was always niche. In the end of the day, I mean, it's an
Well,
MMO.
I think
Uh,
I think it's like the biggest MMO ever, but yeah, it's still niche.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
it's
the
it's
biggest
niche
MMO
because it's an MMO, but yeah.
it still has a small community because it's an MMO, and I guess that's one thing to consider. But then maybe that's the same argument, right? It's the biggest of the MMOs, so because of that, it has such a volatile community. Maybe that is exactly the point to consider. I think a lot of smaller games tend to have more reasonable communities because the people who choose to play them have better expectations of what
They're
the
like normal
developers can
humans
do.
and not fucking like basement dwelling degenerates.
Yeah, they're somewhat more understanding of what the devs can do, I guess. I mean, look at Valheim,
Unlike
for
WoW
instance.
players that are like, just make a whole new game in a new engine.
Yeah, Zeb, I'm like that. That's also, to be fair, what makes those big games stand out when they are successful. Like Elden Ring, for example. When this really big game takes off and that basically everyone likes it and gets unanimous support, more or less. It's a lot more impressive, obviously. You ever thought about playing Lords of the Fallen? Kind of watched some videos. It kind of looks
I
fun,
haven't
but
looked at anything about it. I don't know anything about it.
it does have like a $60 price tag, so that's not happening anytime soon for me.
Yeah.
But
No shot that
I don't know.
happens soon.
Kinda
I
looks
know why
cool.
my frames went to shit. I think it's because I'm looking at fog.
Problem, to be fair, right? Is like, am I really gonna buy a Dark Souls clone when I'm just waiting for the Elden Ring DLC? You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, or when you could just buy
Yeah,
one of the
Elden
other
Ring.
Souls games
Yeah, honestly, I
That
would
too.
probably just buy DS3 instead.
before you play the.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, I'm gonna cry.
You lost the fish.
I'm
Right?
also not going to fucking keep on looking in this direction. Jesus.
Yeah, I can see the lag.
And go look in this direction and see if that fixes it. Jesus Christ. I hate that. The fog is AIDS.
Can you not turn it off to some extent?
No, the fog is like an environmental
Hazard, yeah.
yeah, hazard. Like you can't see shit when
It's
you're in
meant
it.
to
But
affect gameplay.
yeah,
Yeah.
like yeah.
So.
It's meant to make you lag out.
Well, no, it's meant to make you shit your pants when you see someone else like 2 feet away from you. But
Yeah, that you didn't know was there.
which cool idea. Make it like run decent.
And it's just how it is with particle effects like that. That's the stuff that's gonna
Fuck your shit up.
chunk
man.
your frames the most.
No, I remember like maybe 2 years ago, someone put together a showcase of what the old WoW regions would look like in, I want to say like Unreal Engine 4 or 5. Oh my god, it was so pretty.
be fair, those UE things always look prettier than they end up being.
Well, yeah, but like, damn, man.
Way prettier. But I get what you mean.
So a showcase versus how it would actually look in game. There's always a difference there.
Like Ashes, for
Always,
example, there's a lot of
always looks
showcases
nicer.
that makes it look really nice, and then you watch the gameplay and it's not the worst, but it looks a lot worse.
I think the people that spend
One
money to
example.
fucking beta test that game are fucking lunatics.
Yeah, I think so too. But I mean, there's just you know why, right? There's just a massive amount of cope from MMO players that a game will beat WoW. I mean, you
Well,
know
that's
that.
been the thing for
Probably
years. It's
not.
like, oh, this is the WoW killer. It's like nothing's gonna kill WoW. It's just gonna
Because
be a
people
different
want
game.
something.
WoW
WoW
is
is
gonna
never
kill
going
WoW.
away.
It's just
WoW
people
will
want to
kill WoW.
replace it really badly. They just really want something that's, you know, has the systems that they like. That
What's the
is
thing?
WoW
Like, I think
otherwise,
like
basically.
WoW players are just like hopelessly addicted to that shitty game. Like, even
Yeah, I
I
think so
still
too.
get my fix by playing private servers. Like, I'm not completely fucking WoW free.
I'm WoW free.
I'm 3
I
years
found out
WoW
I'm World
free.
of Warcraft intolerant, so
Dude,
cut back.
telling you, if they brought it back to PC, I would play Destiny 1 Classic.
Bro,
Yeah, I play it too.
100%.
I'd honestly play that with you.
That would be sick. That would be so fun.
I
I would,
stand. I'll fucking say what I've always said again. I want to play the Red War campaign again so bad.
dude, I
It
want like,
wasn't that good.
I don't care if it wasn't good. I remember it being
I mean, it
fucking
wasn't bad.
amazing.
I want them to give us like D1 with like the first, I don't know,
Like,
2 expansions
the
or something.
PS4 was the first time I really gamed, you know? And Destiny 2
Mhm.
was the first, like,
Game
yes,
you really gamed.
yeah, like, I don't know, I grinded the fuck out of that game. Like,
I
it
did
was
too.
really cool. It was really cool. And, like, yes, I played a lot of Kingdom Hearts and shit before then, but I was always playing old games, like, a whole generation behind.
If there's like
Like,
some shitty emulator you can play D1 on PC with.
I wonder if there's, like,
Imagine.
private servers that, like, illegally run the old content.
Dude, I would fucking play that, dude. Honestly.
They'd have to be hosted in Russia.
Yeah, fuck it,
Yeah.
dude.
That's where all the WoW private servers are hosted.
They can mine my shit if they want, if I can play D1.
Doesn't matter if they fucking use my computer to hack in and fucking find the location of civilians in Ukraine. As long as I can play Destiny 1.
Yeah,
Why would
good
that
enough, man.
information be on your computer?
Who knows, man? I mean, we know
You
what, like,
think you know someone, you know?
we probably know some Ukrainian guy that will bomb.
It's
I
like
honestly don't think I
you
know a
guys
single
think you
Ukrainian.
know me.
Well, I know Sam.
Perhaps
He
I'm a
technically has
CIA
a
operative.
Ukrainian neighbor, so I guess that, you know, his Ukrainian neighbor is done for if they
It's
get a
not
hold
that
of
it's on my computer, it's that they're gonna use my computer to get in and find the
Yeah,
information, you know?
yeah, yeah.
Obviously.
Obviously.
Oh, fuck. I think I'm gonna hit the sack, honestly.
You bitch.
I mean, I was gonna do it earlier, then I started talking about WoW with you, so,
God forbid. He talked about the one game I can never shut up about.
I mean, you know.
The one?
Yeah, the one.
I wish D2 gave me that same fix that D1 did. It just doesn't. I don't know why exactly, but
I mean, I don't know if even if they did D1
it would.
Classic or
Yeah,
whatever, if it would give you the same fix.
yeah.
Yeah,
Like, it's not
I'd
gonna
like,
be the same because you're not like 14 or whatever that game came
yeah,
out.
like
Yeah.
if I got to replay the Red War, like I'm sure it wouldn't be as good as I remember.
But it still feel pretty epic. You know,
Yeah.
the nostalgia.
Hmm.
Be like, dude. I'd be like, look, Sam, this is the Nightfall strike that I died 500 times in once or something. This fucking boss. Oh, man. To be fair, I mean, I'd probably be a bigger fan of D2 if I played it from the beginning as well. Like,
Hmm.
I think one thing with a lot of these games that have been out for a long time is even if you're not actually missing out on anything technically by just starting, it feels that way. It's kind of the point Zeb made with WoW. Is it feels
think
weird to just hop in
re-
after 15 years of content or whatever, and like, yeah, you're caught up to date technically because it's a season or whatever, but it feels really weird.
I think uh maybe not like MMOs, but like most games are headed in a not even most games. I guess like RPGs, online RPGs, MMORPGs are headed in the direction of like Diablo and PoE and like a lot of other games where it's like
Like true
seasonal.
seasonal games.
Like
Yeah,
every like 6 or so months, like it resets. There's like
completely.
new
Yeah.
content in the game and stuff, but like you need to do the leveling again. You need to start from the bottom again. Because like the biggest problems that MMOs face are empty worlds and like fucking ruined economies, and those are both fixed by resets.
Why don't we just get like a Dark Souls? I don't know.
Do you remember when we that? Do you remember when that's what we thought New World was gonna be?
Yeah, I do. Hey, again, for 30 levels, it really was. For 30 levels, that game was fucking sick. But a big part of that was just that we were playing as this big group,
Yeah.
doing all this shit. I mean, I think that's been my issue in general right now. Is just I don't have games to play with like a big group of boys. I think that's when I have a lot of fun. And it's just like
Yeah,
5 of us, 6 of us just playing some
it's
stupid
hard
fucking
because
game.
like we
We all-
don't really
Yeah.
like the same game.
Yeah. And we're generally not on as much either. It's why I tried WoW. Just wanted a game with the Zeb or something. Well,
Yeah. So that
not that
mistake.
I never thought WoW looked remotely appealing. I was just like, it'd be fun if we're just raiding something.
God forbid. Should have never made you play retail.
How big are raids in that game? How many
In
people?
classic,
No, like
classic they
retail.
were 40, but in retail,
40? That's more than I thought. I didn't think they were
yeah, no,
40.
the 40-man raids are cool. I think they have options to be less than 40 though for classic
Mhm.
because you're not gonna get 40 people on at the same
Right
time.
now, yeah.
Uh, the fuck, retail I think it's 20. Yeah, 20 sounds right.
Hmm.
I don't know. I think
It does seem it's just like 6 or something. 6,
Yeah.
yeah.
well,
So
what like
6 to
raiding in
40 goes
WoW is
crazy.
2 tanks, 2 healers, and then like
DPS, yeah.
16 DPSs.
The mob of DPS.
Oh man. I always thought that shit was so funny. It's just a fucking like horde of DPS players and then 2 tanks holding down
Did
a
you ever
dragon.
did you ever try hard for a guild, Zeb? Like, because I know guilds have their like main teams for some of them, right? For the big guilds.
I main
Did you ever try to
tanked
get into a main
during
team?
8.3.
Like for a main team of your guild?
Yeah, I main tanked
That's
during
kind of cool.
8.3. I didn't get ahead of the curve, but
Wait,
I
what's 8.3? I don't know.
8.3 is Visions of N'Zoth. That was the raid with like the old like fucking Cthulhu city.
No, in what expansion was this?
Battle for Azeroth. It was the last patch of
Okay.
Battle for Azeroth.
Okay.
And I remember I try-harded because I was actually really enjoying the game in the end of Battle for Azeroth. Like, I was really enjoying just playing the game. Like, I wasn't, like, trying for anything except for raiding. And
Mhm.
I don't know, I felt like I was being rewarded for my time by just, like, I don't know, tanking. Like, I would just
Doing
stand in
shit.
front, taunt, do the thing,
Watch your teammates burn it down.
watch my teammates burn it down. I don't know, it was fun. It was fun. I don't. It was genuinely fun to be like that one dude. You know, like
Did you join like Discord calls and shit too?
yeah, no, I did.
I mean, don't you think that would be cool to stream if you ever wanted to stream WoW again?
Yeah, no, I think that would be cool, but I don't think any of the current content is engaging enough for me to want to rate it.
Me too.
What was the rate? I honestly don't think I can remember. I don't even think I remember the name of the guild. Damn.
Rip. Alright, well, anyways, I'm gonna head up.
Later,
Good
man.
night.
Fucking
So
8.3 was so cool, dude. I don't know. I think the world, like, not the world building, like, the storytelling was still shit, but, like, the fact that it was, like, just fighting an old god was part of, like, the thing that was like, yeah, I want to fight. Like, your motivations were good, if that makes sense. Like right now, it's like, yeah, I want to fight a dragon. It's like, I don't care about the dragon. And in Shadowlands, it was like, yeah, I want to fight this fucking creator of the universe. I don't care. I take it Diablo 3 also was one of those communities that would shit all over itself.
No, Diablo 3 community loved the game.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But it
Probably
started
what I
shit,
was
right?
always telling. Yeah, it started shit, but like later on, it was just just all the people that liked it left. So, or like it was only the only people that were left, were the people that liked it.
Oh no, my pockets are full. You really do be fishing, though. Is the fog gone? Yes, I can stand on the front of my boat again. I don't know, when you're in the fog, it's really not that bad, but fuck me, when you're far away from it, it just fucks you.
Everything's bad in this game, graphics wise,
What, see? Thieves?
or like running wise. No, the division
Oh.
it runs like
You said
shit.
this game and I was like really confused.
This game, like the one I'm playing.
Do you remember,
Nope.
No, do you remember Yandere Simulator?
No, not really. Like I remember the name. I don't know what it is.
Okay, so it's like an independently developed game that's like been in development hell for as long as I can remember, like since middle school. Like it's never gonna be made. The guy making it's a fucking idiot. Someone downloaded the assets, cracked it open. There was a toothbrush in the game that had enough. I think it's called a vertice, like enough vertices, so like surfaces, triangles, whatever the fuck,
Hmm.
polygons. It had enough for like every other asset in the game, and this was like a tiny little toothbrush.
Well, you gotta make sure they're clean.
I thought that was so funny. I thought the fucking toothbrush of death was hilarious. Oh my god, I'm almost out of bait. What is this? 32. That's not bad. 32 fish? Damn. I'm a third way through. Fucking disaster of a game. I remember a lot of people were like, oh my god, it looks so cool. And then, like, it was one of those games where it's like, oh, fund my Patreon and I'll make the game. And then it never got made, ever. Oh, man. What time is it? 12. I can finish up catching these fishes. Then I can, I don't know, do something else. Probably not going to go to bed till, like, 1:30. say 1:30, and then I'll sit in bed awake for 2 hours.
You want to do a Risk of Rain run?
Sure, but it's gonna be in a bit. Like I said, I have like
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm still in the middle of this, towards the end of a mission, but I might want to be with Herb.
Speaking of fucking games that like stuff was just removed and it's like kind of cringe, or like stuff was left unfinished. Specifically, like this was the original selling point of the game and it's been left by the wayside. Fucking Fortnite. I remember
I was actually gonna say Fortnite. Yeah.
I was so excited for Save the World when I first heard about it, like back in like 2018, 2017. I was like, oh my god, that looks so cool. I bought it. I bought Fortnite. I was one of the few people that did.
You bought Fortnite.
I bought Fortnite. Like,
You should
that's
tell
not
that
even
to
a
a
lie.
7-year-old. You should tell that to like a 10-year-old kid and see what he says.
It's free. It's a free game.
Like, you bought V-Bucks? You bought V-Bucks?
Oh man. I fucking bought that shit. I was really excited for it, and then fucking Battle
What am I
Royale
looking for
happened.
here?
Fucking cringe ass. I'm full of hate and
Ah.
spite.
This is what I'm looking for.
You can't pause in multiplayer Risk of Rain, right?
Nope.
That's what I thought.
Time is
Fucking
paused
Steph,
in the blue zone now.
Steph was trying to fucking gaslight me earlier, like, yeah, you could just pause on multiplayer.
No, you can't. The
Also
best you can do
has
is go to the
the Newt Shrine,
yeah,
the Bazaar, whatever the fuck it's called.
yeah, the new altar place. Gotta take out Shorty Linwood here.
Damn.
Pretty beefy, but he has been eliminated.
Damn. He really do be fishing, though. God. Oh, fuck off. You're not taking my bait. Get fucked.
Where's this third virus sample over here? Okay. So that's it. That's pretty good. 228. It's such a low level. And it's a really strong effect, so.
I can't. Go fucking insane. Okay, last 10 bait. Oh, 11. Oops.
That's back. That's good.
Then I get to go clear a sea fort and cook them all. Oh boy.
That's the final. Okay. Okay.
Shit, that was the wrong direction. God damn it. You ever do that thing where it's like, I should be asleep, but I'm gonna keep on doing whatever I'm doing, and then you just get that second wind and you never go to sleep?
Like every night of my life. Yeah, I know what you mean.
What? Didn't even make the noise. Okay. Definitely have enough russets to turn in to finish that commendation. That's good. Fuck was that? I didn't get any warning that it was gonna start fighting again.
Just did that. What? Oh, there's no way.
Are you fucking kidding me? Okay. It's time. clearly not doing well. I'm exhibiting signs of mental illness. It's time to go sell my fish. Nice anchor bowl, jackass. Server with like giga lag. Okay. Okay. Beautiful. Oh, shit. Shit. Well, it's fine. Doesn't matter anyway.